Hey guys, Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and in today's video I am trying out a new little creek. It's a little urban creek right next to this bridge, as you can see. Parked at a gas station, just walked down here. I'd passed by it a few times. It looked pretty good, and this is my first time trying it out, so I'm just starting off with a little Rebel TNR, which is a little bitty crankbait that should be able to catch some fish. And I really don't know what's in here, but I'm sure that Rebel TNR will be able to catch a variety of species, so we'll see how it does. Oh wow, look at that. It's a little muskrat or a little beaver or something. It's probably a muskrat, it's really small. It's holding a little like leaf or something. It's kind of cool. Yeah, a little muskrat looks like. Oh, there's a fish right there. Look at that, it's a little bass, nice. Dude, nice fish. Nice spotted bass, holy cow. I was thinking that I overestimated the size of this creek because it was real shallow and stuff. And I was thinking I might need to go get my smaller rod. But looky there. Nice spotted bass. That's at least probably about 12 or 13 inches. At least 12. That's a good fish to start off the day. Wasn't really expecting that right after I saw that little baby muskrat. Man, I will totally take that fish. It's not a bad little spotted bass. I might measure him. Well, I did just measure him, but he started flopping around a bunch, so I'm just gonna release him. He was like just over 13 inches, it looked like, so not a bad little creek fish, that's for sure. Ooh. Got one, there we go, little fish, little bass. Oh, he came off. Dang it, that was a little, I think it might have been a little largemouth. I didn't even see him. But I switched to this little Helgramite thing because this creek's pretty shallow for the most part. That TNR was running a little too deep. Let's see, it was right over there. There's a fish, red breast. There we go. This guy ate the little Helgramite thing a little better than that bass did, because he did not come off. And man, these red breasts up here in the mountains are beautiful. That one's got some darker red markings. That looks really cool. So far this new creek is definitely turning out pretty well. That's a beautiful, I mean, that is a great little specimen of a red breast. Anyway, let's let this guy go. Ooh, there he goes. Got a fish, there we go. Got one. Wasn't even paying attention. I think it's a little bass. Oh, it's a trout. No way. No way. I had no idea there was trout in this creek. That's crazy, dude. Dude, that's a beautiful fish. I wonder if this could be a wild trout. Well, it doesn't really look like it, but I had no idea they stocked this creek with trout. And I gotta be very careful with this fish. This trout, I'm not really used to catching trout, but they're very fragile. Man, well, this is definitely an awesome catch. I'm gonna unhook him just very carefully. There we go. These trout are very fragile. And I'm just gonna release him right here. Just keeping him in the water. Should definitely be good to go. Man, that's a beautiful little trout. Look at that right there. But yeah, now I need to release him. He should be good. I didn't really have him out of the water at all. And yeah, he's swimming right back in there. Well, that fish I caught just way up in that current. I literally just cast in the middle of the current, and I was about to put my bag down and switch lures, and I turned around and I had a fish on. There's a fish, finally. I had so many bites over there. It's been quite a while since I caught that trout, and my arm is so muddy, but there's a little red breast sunfish. That must have been what was pecking at my lure over there. I switched to a trout magnet, and finally, it's been probably almost an hour since that trout. Finally got another little fish. Let this guy go. Is that another fish? There's another one. Ooh, there we go. This is a better one. 2 casts in a row. All right. Well, I think switching this little white trout magnet was a good idea. This is another one of those darker red ones that look really cool. And man, seems like we are on them now. This is right where I caught that bass earlier. There's a fish. Ooh, what is this? Oh no, it's a red breast. I couldn't tell. He was literally swimming straight. He was swimming straight this way when I was reeling him in, so I didn't see his little red belly. But it is yet another red breast. I mean, these red breasts like are in pretty much every creek I fish. Like they're all over the place. So but they're a fun little fish to catch. And man, I caught those first 3 fish in like over an hour and a half. And the last 3 fish I've caught have been in like 2 minutes. There's a fish. Ooh, seems better. It's probably another red breast. Oh, no it's not. It's a green sunfish. Well, these guys are a lot of places too. I think it's a green sunfish. Yeah, it's a very pale oh, no. I think it's like a hybrid. It's definitely at least half green sunfish, but it might be mixed with a bluegill, or maybe it's just a really pale green sunfish. I'm not totally sure. This hole is proving to be pretty good. I mean, there's so many fish down there. Bunch of these sunfish, but that's our first green sunfish. There's a fish. He was way back up in there. And ooh, what is this? This looks like this. Oh wow, that is, I don't know what that is. That might be a red ear. I'm not totally sure. It might be a red ear. It looks like another hybrid. Yeah, that's a really weird looking sunfish. It's gotta be a hybrid. I'm not totally sure. Like, it looks a little bit like a bluegill. It's got red fins like a red breast, but it kind of looks like a red ear, so I don't really know. All right, we'll let him go. All right, y'all, I had a nice little flurry of sunfish there at the end. I caught 5 sunfish, I believe, 3 red breasts, and 2 other that were like kind of hybrids. I don't know exactly what they were, but today was an interesting day. It was definitely kind of a rough day of fishing. I think I definitely should have caught more fish than I caught. Like, I was at this little creek for almost 2 hours and I only caught 8 fish, which, I mean, for this size creek, I should have caught like a million of those little guys, but I don't know. It was still fun. It was definitely fun getting that spotted bass at the beginning. And then also that trout. Like, I had no idea there was trout in here. Definitely was not expecting that. I'm about 99% sure that they don't stock the trout like right around here. It's possible they like stock trout in this creek like way upstream or way downstream or somewhere, but I think that guy was definitely kind of just a random catch. There might be more trout in here, I'm not totally sure. I did see one fish following my lure that looked like it might have been another trout, so I don't know, maybe there's a decent population of them in here. But anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Definitely a fun day out here exploring New Creek. I think I'll definitely be back, so anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all on that next video. Thanks for watching.